What's the true cost of getting good at golf? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Oof, that one felt nice. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your very first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. And second of all, please make sure you don't leave before you hit that subscribe button below. If you do enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like. In today's video, I'm discussing the true cost of getting good at golf. You see, golf equipment in general has never been more expensive. If I go through my bag and I talk to you exactly just how much these clubs cost, you might be surprised, you might not, but either way, it's too much. And then there's things like this thing, a rangefinder, £200–300 on top of what you're already spending on your clubs. But I guess this whole video depends on what you guys define at home as good. Guys, do me a favour, and before we really get into the meat of this video, hit those comments below and I want you to tell me, how much does your set of golf clubs cost? This isn't an ego thing, this isn't me trying to find out how much people are spending. I'm just interested, and I'm going to tell you in this video exactly how much all of these things will cost. Everything, well, sort of. I'll tell you, I'm just not adding it up because I'm not very good at adding up. You see, if I was to look on Google now, in fact, if I look on Google now, this very second, if I was to look on Google now and search all my golf clubs, I could tell you the Taylormade Spider X putter is $269, Vokey wedges £129 each, the Callaway Epic Flash 3-wood £249, the Taylormade driver M5 version £449, and the Mizuno JPX 919 Tour irons $769, depending where you go. So that is a lot of money, and if I add that up totally, that is a lot of money. But then it goes back to the point, what do you define as being good at golf? Am I not good because that birdie putt missed? Is my mid-handicap tester Mark not good because he's a mid-handicap golfer? You see, for me, someone who's good at golf is someone who goes out and plays golf on a regular basis and enjoys golf. For me, that defines a good golfer. And then you look at the cost of playing golf, not just for the equipment, but actually playing golf. A membership at a top course here in the north of England is going to set you back between £1,000 and £1,500. Now that's a lot of money. You add that to the Taylormade M5, to the Callaway Epic Flash 3-wood, to the Callaway Apex Hybrid, to the Mizuno irons, to the Titleist wedges, to the Taylormade putter, and you're talking a lot of money. And then there's lessons. If you want to be a good golfer, most undoubtedly you're going to have to spend some money on some golf lessons. They're not cheap. But are you better off spending your hard-earned cash on lessons to practice to then get better, rather than spending it on the latest Taylormade driver, the latest Scotty Cameron putter, and having that bit of a honeymoon period to make you feel good about your game? This video is getting a lot deeper than I imagined. 449 plus 259 plus 199 plus 360 plus 799 plus 50 quid there, plus 20 quid there. So just walking down there, I've done a little bit of addition on the calculator, and my golf clubs in total cost £2,391. That's minus the bag, that's minus the bushnell, that's minus the golf balls, that is just the hardware. But then I played the other day with someone with a second-hand set and they beat me. You see, so the point of this video is, and I'm going to put this out there now, there is a cost to being a good golfer. First of all, I'd like to put to bed the notion of a good golfer. You see, I was giving lessons the other day to a lovely young lad called Ben, and Ben is a good golfer. Ben played off about 17, in fact I know he played off 16.8 because he told me. He just bought some clubs off the internet. I think the clubs were third hand and they cost him about £200 for a full set, a bag, and they even throw in a dozen golf balls. So for Ben to be a good golfer, that's cost him £200 and then a green fee to go and play. The reason I say Ben is a good golfer is because whenever he plays, he absolutely enjoys it, he loves it. He loves golf, loves the challenge, loves being out there, and to me, that is a good golfer. And you see, the only true cost for Ben to be a good golfer, yes, it's the £200 for the clubs, but it's his time. The true cost of being a good golfer isn't the money, isn't the expense. Although there's a little bit, you have to pay a green fee, you might have to pay a membership, you need some clubs, but it's your time. If you want to learn how to hit the golf ball further, if you want to learn how to hole more putts, if you want to learn how to score lower, yes, you might have to invest in a few lessons, you might have to spend some money for a little bit of help, but all the lessons in the world won't help unless you invest the time to practice them, right? See guys, I'd like to see when people spend the time, make sure you spend it wisely. If you were spending money, if you were spending thousands of pounds, you would spend it wisely, you do your research and you make sure you were spending the money in the right way for you. So make sure you spend your time in the right way for you, make sure you practice what you need to practice. If your short game's rusty, go to the chipping green. If you need to get more distance, go and find some more power. If you struggle with your putting, go and find out why you struggle with your putting and spend your time on that. We've all been there when you step on the first tee of a league match or a junior match or a rabbits match. We've all played some kind of match. You don't want to play the guy with the really old clubs, with the pencil bag with half a dozen clubs in there. I'll never forget when I was younger and I was playing in a league team match and one of the best players in the team went out first, went out number one. He had a perfect record all year and then he played someone with a wooden driver, 6 irons and a putter, and he got beat heavily. That guy was a good golfer, but did he throw a lot of money at it? Now I know what you're saying, yes, that guy could maybe even be a better golfer if he invested money, went and got fitted for some irons, maybe had a few lessons, but we don't know if he was having them anyway, and then he'd beat him even more. But I honestly think guys, if you want to be a good golfer, if you want to become a better golfer, and we all have our own ideas on this, I'm sure some of you are screaming at your phone or your iPad or whatever you're watching on, disagreeing with me, and that's fine. But for me, if you want to be a good golfer and you want to improve your golf, the number one thing you have to invest isn't money, but time. By all means, if you've got the spare money and you want a new set of clubs, you feel like going and getting fitted will help you improve your golf and become a good golfer, a better golfer, a great golfer, then go and do that. I've got no problems with that whatsoever. Obviously, you look what's in my golf bag and it's not cheap. But I really hope that video's helped guys, and I hope it's opened a few eyes. I know the title was probably a little bit clickbaity, but I do hope it's helped you. I hope it's opened a few eyes and I hope you've taken it for what it is. Because I don't know any good golfer that hasn't invested in their game when it comes to time. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to move because this is really hurting my neck. Please make sure you hit those comments below. Let me know how much your golf clubs cost, and also let me know what do you think is the true cost of being a good golfer. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Keep the par streak alive. Come on. So bad. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. And you see, these golf clubs, they're brilliant. I love them. I enjoy hitting them. I do personally think they allow me to play good golf. Well, good golf for me anyway. But I massively enjoy playing with Liam with those old golf clubs, and I cannot wait for our big game using the old golf clubs, which cost about, I think, 30 quid off eBay. So you don't have to spend a fortune to have fun with golf, and you definitely don't have to spend a fortune to be good at golf.